How's it going, everybody? I'm meteorologist Joey Cragness, back with your daily forecast. Today we have a small risk for severe weather in Florida. We could see hail, wind, and tornadoes possible for some small parts of Florida this afternoon. And then we're looking at next week where we could see a potential system move in, bringing in some more severe weather for the Central Plains and eastern U.S. Looks pretty decent for chances for severe weather next week. And then cooler temperatures continuing for this week and into next week as well. So that'll kind of decrease our severe weather chances for this week and next week a little bit. But around the country right now, we have this nice trough sitting over the eastern U.S., bringing in those colder temperatures. Got 27 degrees in Minneapolis, 30 for Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then 45 for Oklahoma City, and then a little bit warmer as you get out on the west coast out there. 62 degrees in Los Angeles, 67 for Houston, but warmest point of the country, Miami at 88 degrees already this afternoon. And then central Oklahoma, we're looking at the mid and upper 40s, so a pretty cool start to the day, especially since we had some fairly warm temperatures just not too long ago. Again, pretty cool down in the DFW metro, mid and lower 50s out there. Pretty similar, just slightly warmer by San Antonio and Austin, mid and lower 60s. Got some showers moving in as well. Not expecting much out of those, just some light rain out there, but then mid and upper 60s for the Houston area. So a little bit cooler than we've been seeing the past few days. Warming up though for the Front Range, mid and upper 40s out there. They just got done getting some fairly heavy snowfall, 2 to 4 feet in some areas. So that snow now beginning to melt out there with those temperatures warming up. This is what we got for instability this afternoon, giving that lift and explosive energy for those possible thunderstorms out in the Florida Peninsula this afternoon. See a few little areas of higher instability. This is mainly going to be along the eastern coast of Florida where they have that potential for severe weather this afternoon. That instability is going to decrease pretty quickly as we get into this evening and into tomorrow. Looking at our radar, we see these storms kind of bubbling up over Orlando, moving over to kind of the Melbourne area, and then we could see that risk area as far south as the northern portions of Miami. Not expecting a ton out of these storms, but they do have a small potential for some hail. They could get rotating, so that tornado potential is there along with that damaging wind threat potential out there. Looking at our upper air map here, got this nice strong trough moving over the Great Lakes region. This is what we're watching for Wednesday evening. There's this tiny little short wave moving through Texas and Oklahoma that could be enough to kick up some severe weather on Wednesday afternoon and evening. The threat for that looking fairly small at the moment, but it's still there, so that's something to keep an eye on as we get a little bit closer to that date. And then as we move into the end of the weekend in early next week, we have this nice trough that is expecting to move through. That could kick up some severe weather as we get into Monday afternoon, and that could last all the way through Thursday as this trough continues to move off to the east. Could get some severe weather in the Central Plains all the way up into the Midwest and the Great Lakes region. Ohio River Valley also kind of under the gun there for severe weather, but that's something we'll be looking out for as we get a little bit closer to the end of this week and into the beginning of next week. Looking at our 6 to 10 day rain outlook, here's what we got for chances of above average precipitation for pretty much the entire country. The small sliver of Texas could see below average to near average precipitation for that time frame. But this is what that trough is going to do as we head into next week, looking at pretty much widespread precipitation for a good chunk of the country, with those main target areas being in the upper Midwest, Great Lakes region, along with out west, they could see some increased rainfall out there. And then in terms of temperature, with that big trough kind of setting up over the western and central U.S., below average temperatures expected for the northern portions of the country, along with the central and western portions of the country. Above average temperatures expected to stick around, though, for the eastern U.S. and far southern U.S., that with that trough kind of being situated right in that gray area where you see those near average chances for temperatures. So that's all we got for today. If you're interested in learning more about us, go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're interested in purchasing a plan, go ahead and scan that QR code up above me, or you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. Email us at info@hailtrace.com. Check out our website at www.hailtrace.com. But for now, I'm meteorologist Joey Cragness. Thanks for watching.